Okay, hi. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is my first live. I feel like it's the camera. Is it? Okay, so this is my first live. And I'm doing this today because I found this really amazing, like tripod type, phone stand. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this because if I have this, I can go live. And then I was like, well, what am I going to do on my live? So I just grabbed a piece of paper and we're just going to doodle because that is, let me see, am I even, can you even hear me? Okay. Okay, so we're just going to doodle because I doodle all the time and I'm just like, going to doodle. So this is so crazy, but I really love this cool little tripod thing. I found it at Joanne. Want to for there before it closes, you better get there tomorrow. Um and so yeah, so I just like let me, give this a try and I really wanted to wait until it was quiet here and it is quiet at the moment. And this is just like a great time to test this out because, um, I just have a little bit more free time on my days. So I'm like, okay, let's go. That is like what, life is about. It's about going for it. So here we are. Having one viewing. That a little alarm there. Better. Do. But I figured, I wouldn't go live for long so I could squeeze this in. But it's just so funny. It's just so funny to, kind of, you just never know what day is going to bring because I, kind of have in mind, but I just was like, okay, let me have a plan before I before I actually, then it was just like, well, like I said, just gotta do it, just gotta go for it. So this is what I usually do when I doodle. I usually just, kind of have a lot on my mind, and so I'll just write something like, um, you know, this is a wellness channel, so we're just going to always, try to, um, try to. And my goodness, I see some people here. Hi. I am the craziest girl in the world. Okay, so yeah, I usually supposed to be some wings, but instead of two wings, well, she doesn't necessarily have, angels to have um, sometimes many wings, so, or like many feathers or whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is what I usually draw. This is what I usually doodle. And I think the camera just try to, um, I don't want to try to like clean it right now. Just, yeah. But yeah, so this is what I usually do. I have paint markers and other kinds of markers, um, but we're not going to do all that because I was not ready for all that. We're just going to do a little bit of this. Oh my goodness, I have a feeling I am doing this because this is really fun. How fun is this, So, yeah, I really, okay. Um, this tripod, I was excited also gift card making set, and you're supposed to just be able to make gift cards with it. And it came with some paper. This is some different paper. It's probably like 8 by 8 inches. It might look a little bit bigger on camera. But yeah, so this is like what I usually do. And then I'll like just doodle away and just get carried away and have my fun. And this is what I do just naturally, especially I just had this front desk job that I was doing. We had some downtime sometimes, and so I would just doodle. So um this is what I do. This is my little thing. And when I was a little girl, I really liked hope that my doodles would look like something one day. And I feel like they do now, like, oh, I kind of finally doodle and kind of come up with something that's not just like a throwaway. So, and yeah, these doodles you can turn into paintings, so they're not just like, nothing. It's actually, um, just like something that you can use for inspiration for something else. This is just a little thin piece of paper, not a canvas or anything special. But yeah, just grab a piece of paper, doodle away, and come up with something. And I really think that we can something about ourselves with what naturally comes out. I mean, this is what I make all the time, so I feel like this is my mood. This is how I feel. So this is what I make. Yeah, artists kind of express themselves um, with by ex- going on inside. So let's see, something else I would usually do is like, okay, I would probably like write some little poem over here on the side. So see if I think of something um, that has something to do with this um, image. So close your eyes, visualize um, something more. I don't know, visualize, close your eyes, visualize more, whatever, and yeah, I can just like, let's see, we can give this girl some strands, like kind of give her waves, good vibes. I feel like the closed eye, tilted head, are really kind of like they say a lot, it's like, this is my mood. Am I okay? What's going on? I've been kind of, kind of a little bit of research on daydreaming and, like what that means. But I think daydream is usually with the eyes open. So that's a kind of really unique way of um, thinking. Anyway, so yeah, so this is kind of what I do when I doodle. Let's see, I can do another. Let's see. All right, let's see what else we. Let's make two people. Sometimes that's nice to make two. All right. See, there's some body language going on right there. But yeah, this is just like what I usually I just kind of always do. I have like a character. Actually, let me show you like the first type of character I used to always do. I would always go like this. And that's the way I used to make the faces, and then like this. And so all my little artsy friends, my little art school friends, they would be like, "Oh yeah, there goes your little character." And that kind of goes all the way back to junior high because I was taking this art class then, and we had an assignment to do like a comic book, and I made this comic book called Sea Girl. That was my character. Like this one over here. So yeah, so then gotta make some lips. Yeah, do easy. I mean, it's just like anybody can do it, you know. So yeah, so I just doodle and have my fun. I am so excited that I am live. Not the most exciting live. You know, just a little something for you. It's kind of a big deal for me because let's see, if they need years. Because it's my first live. So yeah, so let's see, let's get some hair going on. We got some bald heads here. Let's see. And I like scarves. That's always a fun thing to do. I like to experiment, just try maybe everybody has something different going on. I usually do eyelashes. Bam, bam. Everybody is, goodness, everybody is prayerful. Everybody looks sad. Everybody looks kind of sad. I'm not though, I'm just like chill. I wouldn't, call myself sad. I'm like calm. Um, and I think I'm going to name the next video, Keep Calm, Carry On. So, this is what I do, just kind of like these hippie, artsy looking people, all pretty the same. I think this one I was gonna give like some kind of scarf thing going on. Like, look at that. Okay, it's real bohemian. And then let's give this one some, we like to have fun hairstyles. Let's but I try to do like ones that I would really like, not just like anything. So lately I've been doing these, like a low bun, because that's how I wear my hair. And then we'll let this one have some kind of wave something. Okay. All right. So yeah, so this is my little doodle today. And yeah, so thank you for checking it out. And I'm not even quite sure how to end it. Let's see. Let's give this one like a little title though. We'll call this one together. Oops, together. Um, in Here we go. Together. Um, in peace. Together in peace. I don't know what is that. All right, we'll call this together in peace because it's three people and they're chilling. All right. Well, thanks for checking out my live. And have a great day. This is Queen Homegirl Doodles for the day.